name is Jonathan. I'm from Costa Rica. Me and my family, we've been missionaries for more than 9 years now. I have 5 kids, and when we had 3 kids, we were back in Costa Rica. We had a little blue car, a little Picanto, a nice car. We loved it. It was really economic, but really strong, and we loved the car. But it got the moment that my wife got pregnant, and we needed a bigger car. And in Costa Rica, cars are really expensive compared to many countries. So we were thinking about what to do. We needed to change the car. I went to a local selling place, and they told me I could change my car for an older van. And we were talking about it with my wife, and we didn't feel like it was the right fit for us. And one day I got a feeling in my heart. We had some friends, and they had a car, and they had some legal issues with the car that they just bought, and they lost the car. And I really had a burden for them, and I just felt from God that I should give our car to them. But also I was thinking, okay, we need the car to sell it to get another car. But at the same time, I was feeling really strong that we should give this car away. So I went home and I talked to my wife. Normally, she tends to keep me more on earth with plans.
I think we were sitting on the front porch of our house outside while the kids were playing in the grass, and he said, "I want to give the car away." And I said, "Again, you always want to give the car away." But this time, he explained the situation, and it made sense. And even before we really took the time to pray for it and see what God said, it felt peaceful. And I agreed, and so we decided to do it.
We both felt peace. So I call my friend and I say, "Hey, I have a gift for you. I would like to take you out for a coffee and talk to you." So I went to his house. We talked for a while, and before I left, I say, "Hey, you know what? My wife and I, we have a gift for you, and we feel that God wants to bless you. So we want to give you our car." And he was speechless, not knowing what to say. He gave me a coin, and we said, "This is so to say that you bought the car from us." Our baby was born already, and we were about 2 months without a car. But during that time, we send a newsletter for friends to tell them what we do. And we send it every couple months. And we send a newsletter with a picture and telling our friends that we had a need. And there was this one person that back in those days we didn't communicate that much, but he received a newsletter, and we were friends, and he messaged me back and saying, "Hey, you know what? Me and my wife, we feel that we want to bless you guys, so we want to send a donation." And then we said thank you, and also a couple other friends of us, they sent us a couple $1,000, and then when we saw the donation finally got to us of our friend, it was over $7,000. So we were able, between all the donations, to be able to buy a car that was twice as much as what we could have sold our little car. And we bought a Hyundai Santa Fe 2012. It was a nice white car. It was 7 passengers. It was just what we needed as a family. So happy to see how God, even though He asked us to give what we thought it was what we needed to have a car, we gave that, and He gave us even more, like twice as much, and that was such a blessing. And to see how God provides every time for our family.
It's not easy to have so many children and to feed them and to clothe them and to move so many times with them, but God always provides. And so I'd say that just strengthened my faith, and God provided again. He said, "Here you go," and it was even better than we could have ever expected.